This is how you're supposed to sit. This is in power classes is what they,
Power
they call them.
classes?
Yeah,
What do you
it's how
mean
keep
in
your
power
back straight. It's how you assert dominance over a crowd of people. Is you keep your shoulders up, chest out, chin up.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness, that hurts my fucking back.
What? Because you have a weak back?
No, not a weak back. No one. That's hard to keep.
Make no mention.
Because I'm not a power figure.
I can't. I'll end up like I'll knock into the table if I stand up anymore. I'll end up hitting the table. Yeah, but where do you take these power classes?
Oh, like these
You mean, like-
self-help seminars? They're mostly held in like old high school gyms and stuff like that.
And you pay like what? How much?
$500. It's not too bad.
$500 for how many sessions?
Well, it's a 10-week thing, right?
Okay.
It's a 10-week find yourself course.
Okay. With who?
I don't know, some guru. I
Deepak.
forgot it. They
Deepak
won't tell us his
Chopra.
real name. They just call him the man.
Did you dress in all
And
white?
yeah. No, we dress in all black, but only he dresses in all white.
Oh,
And he wears a red tie.
wait a moment. Wait a moment. Are
It's
you
not
sure
a-
this is a find yourself thing?
Yeah, this is a self-help thing.
It's not one of
This is
those
a
C
self-help
words.
thing. C word?
It's not one of those C words.
Whatever do you mean?
You know. Ryan, did you join a cult?
A cult? No. I'm on week 6.
Okay.
Right.
And how deep are you into
of this-
finding yourself?
I'm almost there. 4 more weeks.
Until?
4 more weeks until I found myself.
How are you going to find yourself?
I don't know. I
Yeah.
gotta wait 4 more weeks.
Do you meet this man in week? How long did you say?
I've
the
never
course is?
even seen this man.
Oh. Uh-oh.
He just shows up on a projection screen, and we
Okay.
watch like a 3-minute or a 3-hour presentation.
3
Every-
hour?
Every
How many
every
people?
week.
How many people are in these gymnasiums?
thousands
Thousands. How
of
many
people
thousands?
dressed in all black.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. Make no mention.
We all chant the man, the man, the man, the man
Really?
before it starts. Yeah, and then he comes on and we all stop, and then he talks. He preaches to us.
What does he say? What are some of the things he says? What is some of the stuff he preaches?
I can't
to
tell you. You have to pay.
Oh,
the
I see.
man will kill me
Uh-oh.
if I tell you.
Uh-oh. You ever see those like preachers? I would say probably 100% Catholic or Christian preachers that like fly private planes. The
No,
ones
but
that
you
are
know
like,
what?
I gotta be closer to God. I need to be closer to Jesus, and the only way I can get closer to Jesus is I cannot be on a commercial airline and talk to God with. And you know what one of them said? He's like, all this darkness around me. Like, what the fuck?
This world of darkness.
All this darkness on this airplane.
You know what my
with
favorite
me.
preachers are? The ones that can decimate a whole crowd with the word of Jesus.
As motherfuckers falling back in
with
their
just
chair,
Bible in hand. Ah,
and they fall back in their chair.
yeah.
Can
they
you
all fall back.
imagine
Some
that kind
people
of power?
faint, and some people are cured of cancer, and some people can see.
You ever see the people that are like shaking on the ground?
And he's just like, yeah.
I gotta be
Jesus,
honest with you.
Jesus.
Someone said to me once, they're like, have you ever heard speaking in tongues?
Speaking in tongues.
Yeah. I swear to God, Lucas made that language up. But
That's the tongue of Lucifer.
oh my God. No, but like I remember someone saying to me once, they were like, when the first time I heard speaking tongues, I thought it was like very strange. He's like, but now I find it actually like quite beautiful. I'm like, dude,
Are you a Satanist?
I can't no, it's like a Catholic thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Speaking in tongues?
Yeah, bro. I think that's what it's called. I wish we had a fact check.
Is that how you talk to aliens?
Have you ever seen it?
No. It sounds like I would imagine.
It's peculiar. I wish we had the technology to pull it up and actually like show it. And they
Why don't you give a demonstration?
I honestly couldn't do it. It's like I don't know what they're even saying. It's not even like words. We should have a soundboard where. But anyway, yeah, like a lot of like preachers or whatever, like these TV evangelists, you know the ones that are like, I have people on welfare that will donate money to this program, right? Oh, do you have any facts for us, Lucas? Nope, just a cowboy hat and a leather coat. Just a cowboy hat and a leather coat.
Because it's lawless.
Yeah.
Lawless out here.
It is Red Dead Redemption behind this camera. Speaking of which, do you want to play Red Dead Redemption after this?
I haven't finished that game yet.
I'm just joking. I want to get that trophy. The 100% completion trophy. It's shameless. It's
It's going to take you like 8 more months.
No.
What are you at now?
95%.
95%. I'm at like 12.
12?
Yeah.
You got a distance. You got a ways to go.
And you've been playing this game for like what? Like seems like 8 years now.
8 years? Came out on my
how
birthday.
long it's been out for?
Came out
2 years? 1 year or 2 years?
It came out in October.
Last year?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Hasn't been 2 years?
I don't know.
Where did your perception of time go?
I don't know. I fell really hard at work one day and
Oh shit. Oh shit. You're like, that's not something you should talk about. And they told me not to talk about it because they said I might lose my job if I try to like take any kind of legal action against them.
We'll just give you your paycheck early if you just be quiet. And I was like,
You're like a
sounds
day
okay.
early and free iced tea? That's amazing.
That sounds pretty okay. My head kind of hurts.
Oh no.
I'm gonna throw up.
You need to take your cellular device off the table in case.
My cellular device is not on the table because I'm a professional.
Just in case, like, you get like the like the hooker company calls or something like that.
Looking for their money and shit.
Dude, that would be a terrifying thing. In the list, sometimes I'll be going like I'll have a bad day, right? And I'll be like driving home or something like that, and then you could think about all of the shit that you could be going through, and I mean like voluntarily. I don't mean like cancer or something. That's obviously horrible, right? But
or like you talking about like a hostage situation?
no, not even that. But I mean like imagine owing a hooker, like someone that will show up to your job and be
That
like,
kind of mental stress.
yeah, and be like, where the fuck is my $200? And you're trying to do your thing, right? You imagine you work at like a fucking, I don't know, where do you think would be maybe like a bank or something, if you're like a bank teller?
Well, that's a tough gig for the guy who's trying to get you, because not only is he trying to get you,
I don't mean the guy, I mean like the prostitute walks into the bank.
So now that
and is like,
prostitute is not
"Give
only
me
a
my
prostitute
fucking
trying to
money,"
rob you,
and
but now she's trying
waving
to
a
rob the
knife
whole
in your
bank.
face.
Oh, well, she's gonna get. You think a cop can't deal with a knife wielding prostitute? One cop.
Knife wielding
could disarm
hooker
a
is one
knife-wielding
of the most
prostitute.
lethal things. Bro, I'm like,
you're not dealing with Rodney King. One taser, and she's gonna drop that shit.
I don't know.
She's gonna drop.
I think prostitutes are kind of like scary. I feel like ordering one, like they show up, and even if they're like gorgeous,
They're
like
just kind of rough around the edges with you.
they're like mentally you're tougher than me. Like
You're in these streets for real.
if you could go into someone's head and see some shit, just know the prostitute you order is gonna beat you. Like, just I don't know. I'd be very,
no, for sure.
I'd for sure be very polite.
Prostitutes have seen some shit.
I'd be horrified. I need one of those TC Tugger shirts.
You feeling a little snug there?
Yeah, shirts.
Why? You had a healthy dinner.
I had a great dinner.
Good healthy dinner. What'd you have for dinner again?
Oof.
What was it?
It was chicken and sweet potatoes. There was some wild rice. There was some beans.
Oh yeah.
And it's weird because that right there took me 40 minutes to eat. 20 of those minutes was me sitting there chewing like just sad.
Just craving barbecue sauce.
What is the strangest thing you think that you eat?
Strangest thing that I eat?
Like, you ever hear about those weird combinations? Like, especially with like pregnant women that'll be like, "Oh, I want pickles and Miracle Whip," or fucking, or even weirder would be like whipped cream. What do you think would be weirder, Lucas? Pickles and Miracle Whip or pickles and whipped cream? He hasn't made it. Whipped cream. Yeah, the
I would think so, but like they're both weird. Like,
the sweet and salt component.
yeah, but like it's like you could both have meals that are kind of sweet and or what kind of pickle is it?
I don't know what kind of pickle it is.
Is it a Polsky Ogorki or are we talking kosher here?
Yeah.
Sweet baby dill or what?
Oh, man, you gonna get a dill pickle?
I had to remind myself there's fucking lemon in that. This time I got it, though, before I was absolutely humiliated on camera. How well do you think you do with sour stuff?
Pretty well. I like sour stuff.
But, like, how sour? Have you ever tried, like, just, like, malic acid?
Have I had malic acid? No, I don't. Where do you get that from?
I've had it. My dad used to work for a company that manufactured it,
Really?
and they gave him, like, a little tester sample just to be like, see,
Was it
like,
fuck?
this is what we make. Yeah, it's sour, dude. It's really
Did it
sour.
flip your face inside out?
Yes. I saw, like, my childhood and shit. It's actually a hallucinogenic when it's just in a pure form like that. Yeah.
You're supposed to mix it with water, but I just snorted it.
Yeah, I was in his kitchen. I shit myself. It was horrific. Speaking of shit yourself, why don't you talk about your back injury? Because this is something I wanted to bring up on the last podcast.
My back injury.
Which, by the way, sorry to cut anybody off. Any one of the three people here. You're like, uh-oh. He's seeing things.
Well, what?
But don't make any mention of which number this is because the power, like I said, the powers that be don't want this podcast to happen because this is what, the 9th time we're trying to shoot this. So the people at
The number that comes after 2 is now cursed and we can't say it.
So welcome to episode 5. Like if you go onto the site or onto the page,
It's
it'll be episode 1,
episode
2,
2, 5.
5.
Yeah.
We've skipped the other 2 numbers that we can't say because every time we make mention of it, the mic's cut out, the machete fell. Well, it didn't fall. That's what we think happened. It was stolen
Stolen and then put back on the floor.
by its rightful owner.
Someone took it to do some wet work and then put it back.
I always wanted to do this.
I think someone came, stole it, cut someone's head off.
It's the real
brought
deal,
it back.
brother. I cut fruit with this sometimes.
Yeah?
Cantaloupe.
Like a real Guatemalan in your backyard. Chopping up mangoes and shit.
slamming through my garden.
Like I think like to be like part of being a real jungle dude is cutting something like really small with a knife that's way too big, like peeling an apple with a machete. Like that's jungle as fuck, dude.
What if you peel a kiwi with a chainsaw? You just barely skim it. It's just. What if you just put it on like a thing that could
Oh,
spin,
my
right?
goodness.
And you just get the chainsaw real close to it, and it starts to spin, and you get all of the skin off of the kiwi.
Let me tell you, you're
Are
most
you all right,
skilled.
Lucas? Okay,
Oh,
you make me
y'all
nervous,
y'all
buddy.
doubled over there, like
Yeah, he makes me nervous. He keeps looking at the ground as if like, as if there's
the
something.
floor is lava.
It's just there's that spider we lost. This is what we should probably tell the people. We bought a pet for the podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and here's what I didn't know. Here's what no one knew. Tarantula could climb out of a glass terrarium, no problem if the roof is open.
Yeah, but it's got no lid on.
That's no work for a tarantula. And if you can lose a tarantula in a basement in 2.5 hours,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's going to be a long podcast. But it's kind of like Australia a little bit. It's fun. There was something I was going to say before I made
on
mention
your
about I made mention of it and then I completely forgot cuz I am an idiot.
Well, no, I've forgotten as well.
You've forgotten as Oh, yes. I got it.
What's that?
It's the tell everybody about your back injuries.
My back. I don't have a back injury.
Are
I
you
have a
sure you don't have
knee
back injury? Because remember I was telling you about the cramps in my legs from the other night?
I get back cramps. It's not an injury.
Nope.
I get cramps.
Can't wait to retell this story for the 4th time. Oh no! Yeah, the door opens upstairs. Did you say it? No. Remember I was telling you? I was like, dude, you're not gonna believe
Oh yeah,
what
the
happened
cramps.
last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you I was laying in bed and one leg cramped up and then the other leg cramped up, and I'm
And I
sitting
said
there.
that's not that bad.
And you said, you're
That's
like,
not
bro,
that
you
bad."
can't tell the cramp story because I had the worst cramps ever. And
Yep.
you said, verbatim, I'm going to do it word for word right now.
Yeah.
Because I remember it.
This is not how
Here
it
it goes.
went, but okay.
Here it
This
goes.
is not how it went, but okay.
Here it goes. You said, I can't tell the cramp story because you're like, bro, I had such bad cramps that my entire back seized up
Nope.
and I ruined a mattress with shit. I said, what? You said you're paralyzed from the legs down for like 15 minutes. And you were screaming. I said, I don't know if those are cramps, Ryan. So please tell us about your back injury.
Oh, it's just when I was working out really hard. I didn't drink enough water some days, and
That wouldn't ruin a mattress.
3 o'clock in the morning, I'd wake up with horrible
3 o'clock
cramps.
in the morning. That's like every horror movie time that they wake up in.
Yeah,
Blah, blah, blah.
yeah, it's scary time. Some boogly shit happens at 3 a.m.
The boogeyman was in my
yeah,
room and I had
Some
cramps in my
hullabaloo
legs.
Shit. Yeah, both my legs would cramp up completely.
Okay.
Yeah, like from like hip to toe, and my lower back would cramp up completely as well.
Dude, please don't ever bring lemon water onto the podcast again.
Well, don't drink from my fucking water. Then drink your own water. You have a Yeti as well. I purchased you a Yeti. We are supposed to be working together to try to get this Yeti sponsorship.
Are you kidding me right now?
No, I'm not freaking kidding you right now.
You're gonna friggin' tar and feather me on air like this?
Yeah, I'm tar and feathering you
I
at
said
Town Square.
At Town Square? What did you eat today? No, you want to make
What
fun
did
of
I
my
eat
fucking
today?
dinner? Yeah. What did you eat?
I
Oh
I
wait,
ate the
Burger King.
no, I didn't have Burger King.
You didn't have Burger Kings?
I had your mother's frittata, which was delicious.
Oh yeah, that fucking disgusting egg dish.
It was delicious.
Eggs are rubber farts.
No.
Do you know what prison pre-workout is?
No.
Are you serious? You don't know?
What's
Oh, I can't wait to
What the
tell you.
fuck? It's prison pre-workout.
Prison pre-workout is when you take Pepsi or
Mhm.
Coca-Cola,
Right.
whichever one you have accessible to you, and you dissolve instant coffee into it.
No.
And you go out there and you fucking lift.
And you light up some white boy in the courtyard.
You're like, Jesus,
Out in
why
the
did you
field.
assume that this was a
I didn't say it could be a white guy lighting up another white guy.
I don't
I'm
know
just
if, I
saying,
don't know
just-
if a white guy would say I'm going to light up this white boy over here.
I think so.
You think so?
I think it's pretty lawless in prison. You could pretty much.
Which
no,
prison?
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
any ones near here.
I don't know. I've never been to prison. I don't fucking know all of the ones in the area.
You've never been?
No.
You ever seen Oz? It's about as good as going. What did you write down? You wrote down this big long fucking novel like I tried to mention
No,
before
it's not
after
a
our
novel.
mics shut off. Yeah, it's a novel. Please tell us about the novel. Remember Lucas said posture.
Posture. No. Where are we gonna go on vacation this year?
What? We keep talking. We're not going on vacation this year,
Oh,
bro.
we talked about going
I
to a
said
cottage,
fishing. Yeah, bro. I have multiple of them. 4. I have 4 cottages.
right?
Which
Definitely
one
not
do you wanna
going
go to?
camping.
Wait, why not?
Never fucking going camping again after
Camping
the
can be
last time
fun.
we went camping.
Yeah. Oh, dude. The last time we went camping was dog shit.
This is why I'm not gonna go camping unless I have kids and they want to go camping.
hope that
and then
people
even
that-
then, but
I hope that people that listen to this, if they've ever been camping, just learn from our mistakes. Just learn from these fucking amateurs' mistakes. But right off the bat, number 1.
I don't know who booked the lot.
Which one?
The one.
There's been a lot of mistakes we made during camping. Like, book the one in Muskoka?
no, not that one.
In Arrowhead?
The one where we got bombarded with the family of raccoons. That was one in Brantford.
Oh, my God. You brought me water? Oh, thank you so much.
My God, it's like Hollywood.
Fucking smashed my teeth off that glass. I got so excited. Delicious with the square ice cubes as well. I didn't make those. Lucas must have handmade those. What we do is we have a big ice block in the kitchen. Fucking chisel.
It's hard work to get your drinks cold in this house.
It's crazy work we put in. Anyway, we were
No.
I can just name one of the incidents that I'll list right here. And then you can talk about it or I can talk about it. But here's a whole slew of mistakes that have happened to us during camping.
Okay, well, yeah, for sure. The first day when we had to get firewood,
Okay, there's number one. Numero uno.
we didn't have a vehicle when we first showed up to this campsite.
Didn't have licenses. It
And-
wasn't that we didn't have a vehicle. We were just too
that's
young.
True. We didn't. Yeah, we didn't have
I
licenses.
mean, how old do you
even.
think we were?
Probably like 16, 17.
Yeah, that sounds about
something
right.
Like that. But yeah, apparently the only source of firewood is like a freaking 4-kilometer hike away.
It felt like, I don't know, dude. It could have been more than 4 kilometers.
It very well could have been way more than 4 kilometers, but walking there, you're like, okay, yeah, it's just a really long walk. But then you didn't even take into the fact that you're gonna have to carry 2 bundles of firewood each on the way back.
And how many people were there with us carrying the firewood?
There's 3.
Me, you,
the 3
Sedge,
of
right?
us. Yeah, me, you, Sedge.
Okay.
And so yeah, that's mistake number 1.
Okay, well, you know what before any of that, mistake number 1 was a classic combination of overeating and lack of exercise. 'Cause we were a couple of chubmans going there.
That is true. That walk would have been way easier if we were even remotely
Oh, it's not the
in
walk,
shape.
it's the results of the walk. We were a couple of pudgemans.
Yeah,
couple
sure.
of brioche-men.
For sure. Those raccoons did us a favor, which is the second mistake. We walked up. We were like, oh, what a beautiful lot this is.
What the hell are you talking about?
We were under this.
raccoons?
Remember, we got our shit ransacked by raccoons.
Bro, which story are you telling? Are you telling the firewood story, or are you telling
That's
the
the
fucking
same
raccoon?
site.
It's the same site, but you haven't even finished telling the firewood
That
story.
was the firewood story. We have to
firewood
walk
story.
fucking 4 kilometers of firewood.
I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
and then we ran into the. Is
Oh,
that what you wanted to tell
yeah, the
them?
major part of the
That's
firewood
not the
story.
major part of the
Bro,
firewood
you literally,
story.
all you said was, oh no, poor us. We had to do a little bit of physical fucking exercise, grab some firewood. No, the shit part was we brought a friend along with us who was like, don't worry. And she was very gracious that summer, and a lot of her female friends showed up, but it had to take a different site because there was a fuckload of them. There was probably 10 of them, right?
Something like that.
It was wild because there's 3 guys and 10 of these women. And before we even get the chance to meet them, hi, I'm Thomas, shake their hands, they have to watch us walk and, you know it's going to happen when you just feel something bad in your gut, because I can see them 3 kilometers out walking our way, sweat ring coming down my shirt like this on a light colored shirt where you can just see, right?
Yeah.
And we walk by these ladies and they just look at us. They give us one of these as we walk by, and we have nothing to say other than just like, hi, ladies. way to fucking blow it day 1. That's and I can't believe you would neglect that part of the story just to be like, oh, you know, couple of overweight boys had to go get firewood and walk it back long distance. Oof, that's tough. Except for the part that the women, we were gunned down before we even started. We were
That's a given anyway.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Just leave a sliver of hope in the air.
It's a given anyway.
Okay. Fuck, my face is going to get red. I got so excited. Was that you?
No?
Turn off your fucking phone.
You didn't even
I
hear
can't
that.
wait because we can go back on this pod. I'm a professional. I'm a fucking professional.
I didn't
Turn off your
realize-
phone.
I didn't realize the ringer was on.
I think the episode after this we might have a guest. I'm pretty sure we will have a guest because this
think so?
person, yeah. I don't know if we're gonna set up a third mic or if we're gonna do what I had originally planned.
What's that?
Get you off the show.
Okay, now. How
Anyway,
about this?
let's
I
see what-
fist fight the next guest.
No, come on, buddy. What's wrong
the
with
residency.
you? What's All right, buddy. Well, I wrote down the next guest. Ladies and gentlemen, The Rock.
Dwayne the Rock the Johnson.
He's definitely got a fucking
Full
dick
title.
on him.
What are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Sometimes you just shake another gentleman's hands. I mean hands, like you shake them both like that, and you're like, dude, good work. I don't even need to see anything
Yep.
more. Great work.
Yep. From one handshake, you can leave little to imagination.
Yeah, truthfully, Buddy's boyfriend. First time I met him and shook his hand,
Yeah.
I was like, great work. I mean, he's fucking huge. He's real tall, but like, I was
Mhm.
like, dude, well done. You're like, what are those, size 17 feet? Is that?
I believe I'm receiving a phone call.
My goodness.
From father.
Well, I mean, are you gonna?
Mm,
You might wanna. I mean, I feel like this is pretty close to being done. You're gonna want to text him.
do you think it's close to being done?
I feel like it could be.
Let me just see what he wants here. I'm sorry, my bad.
You know what? Here's the thing, Ryan. Congratulations. You just got us to stop recording this episode and restart the motherfucker.
No, we're back.
Great work. Are you sure?
We're here.
Did you tell your dad to take this seriously as I do? I'm just joking. Just joking. Your father's a good gentleman. I like him. I don't
He
think he
is.
likes me very much, but
The Magic Man.
the Magic Man. Hey, brother, guess who got it done that night? The fucking Magic Man. Where the title. What was your first ever job? I wrote this down the other day.
No fro. No.
Really? You were like fucking
Was it
16,
no frills?
bro. You didn't do any like odd moving jobs, get paid for one day.
Oh, I got paid to teach kids how to skate.
None
for a
of
little
those
bit
kids
there.
went far in hockey. Ryan
For a little
barely
bit
knew how
there.
to skate.
I was a very good skater.
It'd be like me teaching kids how to dunk a basketball. It's
No,
not
I-
gonna happen.
I taught kids how to skate for like a few months.
I only do alley oops. And
What the fuck are you even talking about?
how old were you?
Yeah, 14, 15.
14, 15?
Yeah.
It's not bad. My first job, I think I was 12 years old. Like my first official job is I held the sign for a certain pizza place near here. I held it right on the road.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. People threw milkshakes at me,
Apple cores and cigarette butts.
and people would drive by and be like, "Fuck you," and just flick a cigarette butt at my face.
and
I-
then still go eat at the place that I'm advertising for.
And I'm still, and then you'd have the nice couple here and there just be like, you know, "Oh, we bought a pizza because of you." I'm like, "Thank you, can I have a slice?" And they're like, "Fuck you."
I'm so
And this-
hungry though.
I'm so hungry. My shift was 3 hours and it couldn't have taken any longer because one, you don't have a cell phone. Can you imagine how easy it would be doing 3 hours nowadays with a cell? You just plug your headphones in, and if you can't, you know, just listen to music, or you can listen to a podcast.
That was shameless as fuck.
Shameless plug. That's what we have here.
That was shameless and gutless.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What?
I
No,
didn't
if
say
you're
it.
bored at work,
I didn't say you
You
had to
want to
listen to
listen
ours.
to a
You want to listen to a couple of guys who have.
podcast?
You know what someone said to me the other day? They said that we should talk about important issues. I said, "Am I the guy to talk about important issues?"
Who
And
the
the easy-
fuck are we to talk about important issues?
I am the guy to talk about important
Nope.
issues.
What's
How
your title, sir?
Fucking captain.
What?
I don't know. General,
Captain.
commander, aviator, whatever the fuck you want to call me. El patron, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk about
Talking
important
about
stuff.
hard pressed topics, right?
Yeah.
Like,
You tell me, and I'm gonna talk about them.
how are we gonna clean up the Middle East?
Yeah, I might have to do a little more research on that one. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What did you write down there? Let me read it. You know what'd be fun if I gave you my cue card and you
You're not
gave me
allowed
yours.
to do that. You never. The fuck you.
Why? Because I wanted to come up with a new and exciting fucking thing. You didn't want to do it.
You
You're
never let me
afraid-
see your fucking. Every time I've tried to look over, you're like, don't touch my shit. Don't
That's
touch
not
my-" So
true.
now, you know what?
That's
Fuck you.
not
Don't touch
true.
my stuff.
That's not true.
Go watch
Go back to the other
episodes.
podcasts. See?
It's all on.
You think I'm
video.
afraid?
Forever. It's all on video for forever.
It is stuck in the interweb. Ones and zeros. Me and Ryan
Making YouTube history.
making YouTube history. I cannot wait.
You know who else making history? The Raptors.
Oh, yeah, the Toronto Raptors. Thank you to everybody who listens to the podcast for getting us tickets to that.
I can't believe next game, game 2, courtside.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can you believe that
Wow.
in just mere weeks, even though we haven't broken 100 views on every single video, you guys have afforded us, I really want to thank everybody that listens to this. You guys have afforded us
Truly.
$50,000 tickets to the Raptors games.
Mm-hmm. Sure have.
And my new car. and my new home.
And my new home. And my new family.
And my new family. You can buy those, evidently.
A
If
new
you have
life
enough
and
money.
a new job.
Yeah, exactly. I'd like to thank everybody so much for your charitable donations to our Patreon account. Oh, jeez.
Yikes.
Black Mirror season 5. Who wants to take a little something and watch it?
That is not the show you want to watch on.
I didn't say on what. I said, what if I pop a bay leaf in my mouth?
What if I just suck on a
Yeah,
cinnamon stick?
What if I just let a lollipop dissolve in my mouth? I didn't say on what. You go fucking insinuating things and making kind of assumptions. When you make assumptions, you make an ass out of you and me or some shit like that. I don't know how the saying goes. When you go making assumptions, you make an ass out of me. You're like, oh, wait. I feel like that was what's supposed to happen. Uh-oh. So, yeah, do you guys want to take...
a
You guys
handful
want
of
to take...
mushrooms?
Oh,
I
shit.
didn't say handful. I said portobello. Handful of chanterelles and watch this bitch?
Yeah, you guys want to just let shiitake mushrooms dissolve in your mouth while we watch season 5 of Black Mirror, which has Miley Cyrus, evidently.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder how long she lasts in an episode.
I don't know. I think she gets the full episode. I
Oh,
feel
you
like
think
she's
so?
a lead. Yeah, 100%.
Feature.
Lady Gaga did all right on American Horror Story.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You thought she did great? Fair enough. She did do really well. I mean,
I
especially
never
so
watched
far
it,
out of
but-
her realm. Yeah, because it scares the shit out of you.
Nope.
You're scared to watch American Horror Story.
No, I don't have access to it.
Remember that one time I was like, Ryan, you know what? We don't have to watch something intense. We don't have to watch. I'm going to stop playing with this because that's all I'm going to see when I watch the video.
Yep.
But,
Dummy.
huh? The circus season? That was the season that made me want to actually purchase the channel instead of watching it other ways.
Demonetized.
Demonetized.
He's a pirate.
He's a fucking pirate. That's a pirate. If we ever get demonetized, bro, we should come on the air with pirate hats on. You'd be like, couple of fucking pirates out here demonetized. Oh, man, that's going to be the merchandise. Couple of
sure.
pirates.
For sure, but we get them like universal orange, like dunce caps.
And you're just going to see a fucking sea of them at Coachella. We're taking YouTube by storm. Oh, okay, perfect. I can't wait. So Lucas showed me this Alex Jones video earlier. It wasn't really an Alex Jones video as much as it was of a montage of someone making a beat to him saying "fucking frogs."
Oh my goodness.
Right? It was funny,
Was it?
and I'd seen it before, but it made me think to myself, like, we need to bring that type of energy to the podcast, bro. There's one
Alex Jones type
Bro, there's one like
Jesus
cutscene
Christ,
of
dude.
him slamming papers down into his table, and shit is literally flying everywhere. And I'm like, bro, that is literally the most genuine like emotion, and we need more. Is that smoke? Are you smoking that motherfucking vaporizer?
I can see it right in front of me.
Son of a bitch. You're lucky the camera doesn't pick it up. Otherwise, I'd make you come over here and suck it all up. A fucking vacuum.
Put it
cleaner.
somewhere else.
You go blow it outside. Oh, shit. Anyway, what was I saying? I feel like we make enough episodes, people are going to be like, hey, Thomas doesn't have a very good memory. Right. We were going to make fun of someone. This is something I wanted to bring up last week, too. I was going to make...
Sorry, someone is really trying to get a hold of me here. I believe it's my father.
Does he keep messaging you? About the vacay?
It's all good.
It's all good in the hood?
It's all good in the hood.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
We're okay. We're
Are you
good.
sure?
I'm not gonna go home and get lashed or anything.
Tell the people what you told me you're going to do after the podcast.
I was gonna visit my girlfriend Wendy.
Oh, man. I can't believe you said that.
No, I don't know. We'll see. How we
You're
feel.
actually going to fucking go visit her?
We'll see how we feel.
You going to go visit your babe?
But babe,
I might go visit your girlfriend, too. No, I won't.
No, you can't. No, you cannot. Not tonight.
His girlfriend, Wendy. Thank God we threw that in there. People are going to be like, Thomas is banging this guy's girlfriend. Like,
they're both just schnailing this chick and they don't
this
care.
poor, like, Wendy girl? What the fuck? And then they have a podcast and they just make fun of her on it? No, we're getting burgers. Fucking milkshakes. Last time we went there, they had lemonade. Like a different type of lemonade.
Yeah,
Awful.
It sucked.
Do it better.
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah.
No,
It was a
the
wild berry one.
wild
He
berry
got
one
it,
was
and I got like a
awful.
tropical one.
Awful.
Dude, Wendy's has the biggest cups every time.
No,
I go to-
seriously though, that's
If you get-
American
If
size.
you get 2 large drinks at Wendy's and you hold it in a cup tray, it just folds over and comes crashing down. 60 fluid ounces of lemonade, all in your fucking lap. Yeah,
Yep.
and that's something that I'm willing to do time and time again.
Me too.
Right?
It's okay. It's worth it.
It is worth it.
It's worth flooding your front seat.
You know what? Thank God Lucas didn't come up this time, and people aren't gonna. They're never gonna see this. But last time we tried to shoot something, Lucas holds a sign in the background that says "You're bombing." Scared the living fuck out of me and Ryan. We're like, look at that. I invest a lot of money and time into something that we're not even very fucking good at. What do you think about that, Ryan? Oh, coaster fell.
Well, he said that, and he's like, no, it's a joke. It's a joke. And then they're like, okay, fine. And then we got done filming, and then what happens? Not like, what, 5-6 hours later?
We got another one.
He it turns out he deleted the file. So it turns out it wasn't a joke. We were
Yeah,
bombing.
we finished it. And Lucas goes, I didn't really like that one.
We were bombing. I text Thomas the next day. I'm like, hey, like, we got something to
Text
post
me
today?
early too.
Yeah, we got something to post today. And he's like, nope, Lucas deleted everything. Oh, he really disapproved of it.
He really did not like it. You wrote down, I feel like we still had more camping stuff to talk about.
We did have more camping stuff to talk about.
But you wrote down,
Like how I almost poisoned myself.
that's what I was going to say. Another thing, too. As someone who wants to be a chef, you almost
well,
killed
this
yourself.
is how you learn.
Right, fair enough. Trial and error, almost
Yeah,
dying.
You learn from your mistakes. I went to go make breakfast for everyone one morning. I tried to make hash browns for everyone, and it turns out I undercooked a potato, but turns out I'm the only one who ate the undercooked potato, even though it was diced up and in with all the other potato. And I gave myself the worst stomach ache of my life.
to put.
Like freaking,
I always tell people what happened, too.
I was sitting in
I
front of
was-
the
yeah.
campfire.
Well, from my perspective, is I thought you might have been a little intoxicated.
No,
And I'm sitting there looking at you, and it's pretty chilly out, and you're dripping sweat. I'm
Yeah.
like, uh-oh.
No, I was
That's-
drenched
Yeah,
in sweat.
I'm like, that doesn't look like a good sign.
yep.
And and you're sitting like slouched over by the fire, and I look up I'm like, Ryan, are you all right? And you go, I think I poisoned myself. Out in the middle of a campground, you
Yeah.
poison yourself? That's probably not for the best thing.
Yeah, it was for sure that fucking undercooked potato.
You think so?
100%.
Anyway, I wanted to talk about. Well, it's not that I wanted to talk about someone. It's just I want this to do well. I want people to watch it, and I want people to like me or hate me. I want a little bit of both. But
Right.
there was something I wanted to talk about. Remember, I wrote it down and showed you. The last
Oh,
thing,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
And I said that I talked to people about it, and they're like, "That's a bad idea because that person's fans will try to like get you fired.
Yeah,
from
they'll
your
murder
job
you.
and shit like that, and people are gonna like smash my car window and stuff like
Mhm.
that, right?"
Yep.
But, fuck it. I'm joking. I want fans like that.
I'm calling him out.
I don't want anybody like I want people that are gonna be like, yeah, Thomas, we'll blow up a house for you or something.
Well, remember how we were talking about last episode? I still think someone's gonna come and
Something-
try to knock me out.
Oh fuck, I don't want that, bro. I want small acts of generosity. Like, oh man, there's
I'll get
Thomas
your
and
coffee.
Ryan. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, you guys want a nice cappuccino? They're like, oh man, there's Thomas and Ryan. You want me to cut this guy's fucking head off?
No problem. Oh, you got no trunk space for the body? I got you.
I have an SUV. You wouldn't believe it. Why? Oh, what's that? I'm a garbage man. I can dispose of the body at the dump.
Shovels? I have an excavator.
I work at the Home Depot. You guys need bleach? I work at the bleach factory.
Just little things. not asking for a lot here.
Really though.
Guys, come on, please.
Honestly, and
Like, we work so hard. We
really
just
do.
want our little
Yeah,
things in
there's-
return.
we honestly, is it so much to ask for 600,000 Instagram followers? Is that a big fucking deal? You know?
Yeah. Or 2 tons of manure.
Is it really so much to ask for 6 tons of manure and a garbage truck? Does that seem like a big fucking thing to you? Does it seem like a problem to strap explosives to something and then we all gather together in a building as for like Project Mayhem and I'm Tyler Durden but you
Project
never
Mayhem.
and I'm Tyler Durden but you never knew that until the end of the whole situation? Where is my mind? You ever seen Fight Club? That's what I did there. That was Fight Club.
No, I haven't seen Fight Club before.
It's a great fucking movie, dude.
I know
Guys,
we get
it
slandered
has
for
one
that too.
Yeah, it has one of the craziest like plane crash.
The Gray had the craziest plane crash scene I've
You're
ever seen
right.
in
If
my
you
life.
could have your asshole in your throat,
Which
then
it
that's-
was. I can actually tell people I've been part of a plane crash
And
before
I
now
do
that I've
tell-
seen that movie.
Bro, we were talking about something at work and it made me laugh so fucking hard. Can you imagine someone that takes like small so for instance, we were talking about that thing that people do when they get in the bird suit, when they wingsuit,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
Can you imagine a guy that's like, yeah, I've done something similar. You're like, what happened? You're like, this one time I fell off my bed.
My blanket on.
So one time I was wearing my blanket and I fell off my bed and it was like really quick.
And then I woke up like, whoa.
Oh, fuck. That's so funny. I'm going to get a cramp from that. You're going to be all right, though, yeah? I hope it happens. I hope you... I mean, don't shit yourself, bro. We cannot afford new carpets. Cannot afford anything else. Ooh, Jesus
These are
Christ.
secondhand carpets to begin with.
Yeah, these were these were lucky. These were well originally. So if you buy, it's called mafia carpet. You know when they get bodies and they roll them up into carpet. Well, obviously they're trying to make money off of that carpet after the body's disposed of, right? So you can buy like I don't know, 600-700 yards of mafia carpet for like $10. You go to the flea market on Saturday, and I just go to the back of some guy's van and they got rolls of it.
Yeah, they don't use it for looks. They use it for durability.
It's really a durable carpet. Smells a bit weird.
A little bit funky.
Smells like
It's got a weird dye color on it.
it's not ideal, but it's close.
It's not ideal.
It's not ideal. All right. So, do you want to take a little something and watch Black Mirror and have an existential crisis? Bro, there have been a couple of times I've watched Black Mirror and I had to lay in my bed after and just stare at the ceiling and be like, what are we?
as a people.
Are we like a small collection of like atoms? And I know like we're carbon based and you're like, but we also have cell phones and
Are we just killing ourselves?
are we burning the forest down?
It gets you thinking.
It gets you thinking, right?
For sure. It's a deep show.
And then you got to go
They're fortune tellers,
right.
those writers over there.
and you masturbate all those thoughts out of your head. You can literally pull those thoughts out of your head. People don't know that.
It's like the
That's
Men
the
in
truth.
Black thing. Like,
Yeah, like the fucking
yeah.
what's
yeah,
that
the
called? Is that amnesia?
thing.
Yeah. Pardon me?
Oh,
They
some
have a
shit like
neuralizer.
that.
Yeah, you got some deep. That's what they say. Like if you watch like an ISIS hostage video or something, and you just crush one afterwards, you're gonna completely. It's out of.
But like,
Out of
you,
sight, out
I
of
don't know if
mind.
that's completely true because you get the wrong person, and then they're gonna start to mix those two things, and now you're.
What are you talking about?
Now you're looking for something wicked disturbing and now illegal, probably.
What?
If you mix, the guy really likes the ISIS video, but he also really likes pornography.
Me? I'm joking. I don't want to end up on like an FBI watch list.
Too late.
Yeah, honestly. Demonetized.
Order
Yeah, I
those
was about to,
pirate hats.
oh my god, you literally took the words out of my mouth. They're like, Lucas, could you order us 2 pirate hats after being demonetized from this episode? Fuck it, I don't care. I never wanted to make money on this anyways. Burn it to the ground. Burn it to the ground.
All of it.
Can you imagine I just put a canister of gasoline on the table and I'm like, if this fucking thing doesn't get 1,000 views, I'm burning it to the ground. And people are, I don't know what the like, okay.
Pirate hat's gonna be about $26.
One pirate hat is $26.
No problem.
Can you get one that says demonetized on it?
For sure you can. Just take the lids.
Show up to Lids with a pirate hat, be like, could you just stitch demonetized onto this? They're like, what the fuck is this? Walk around the mall with pirate. They're called tricorn hats, by the way.
That's hilarious.
Technically, a piece of paper is about 15 cents, and I can just print out some demonetized labels and pop.
No, we want this stitch.
No, we want the real deal, buddy. We want the
We're
real
gonna take
deal.
him the lids.
The demonetized pirate hat.
That could be part of our merch too. Once it happens,
Uh-oh. It sure can.
yeah, get your early bird pre-sales.
Again, if you don't know how to get the merchandise, and the managers have always told me this, come to me in person, give me $50, I'll remember you.
In here and in here.
Yeah, yeah, and that's our slogan. In here and in here, I'll remember you. Someone comes to me 6 months later like, bro, I bought a t-shirt. I'm like, who the fuck are you? It's Lucas. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez Louise. This has been a fun one. I've
Yeah.
had fun so far.
How we doing?
How's the time frame going?
Yeah. What are we doing for time here?
Huh? We're at an hour? Holy
Oh,
shit. Did we
well,
do it?
I guess we can. Hey!
I hope he cuts it at 58.
We're at like 50, or sorry, not 50, they're at 38 minutes.
You're such an
38.
asshole.
Yeah, 38 minutes.
Oh no! If we're actually at 38 minutes, I'm gonna put this fucking
We're at like 48.
48.
Oh man.
Okay.
Just vamp. Let's vamp for 12 minutes.
Ready?
Some crowd work. 5-finger fillet.
Ow.
All right, we're warmed up. Bring out the knife.
Okay, that went well. Bring the knife.
Unsheath the machete.
Oh my god! Just a huge Michael Myers kitchen knife. I'm like, easily lop one of these little fuckers off. I'm like, bring it. I'm trying to win an easy bake oven. Like,
I need this for my daughter.
4 months of Hot Pockets. I wish you know what? That's what we should do. I feel like we can get in trouble for that, but I
What?
feel like I've went over the you know what marker as well. If we had been proper and stayed to our word, we would have had an electric bolt go straight through my ass right now. But no, you should set up like a thing where you get people to do like stupid shit. Be like, oh, toboggan down this crazy hill. You're like, and whoever does it wins like a newspaper article outlet supply thing. You know subscription. I put all
like-
of the words together.
What was that?
And the one I put it
You
all
were
into a
just showing
machine.
off your
I
vocabulary.
put it all in. I put it all. I don't even think they're all the same like category. But I put them into a machine, and that machine spat out the word subscription. You're like, oh, this guy ate a light bulb.
He's gonna get 2 years in the Toronto Sun.
Oh God. You're like, great work. This guy went bathing with jellyfish. And now you're gonna get 3 cartons of eggs. I don't know, something stupid like that. We shouldn't exacerbate all our good ideas because then episode 6 is gonna be dog shit.
I don't know.
Is there even like a clever way to I mean, I actually don't know what the time frame is. If we're at 38, then a little bit until the 1 hour mark. Is it going to be like, you know what? I'll just say it. I didn't want to spoil the surprise for you,
What's that?
but it's like New Year's Eve at the 1 hour mark. There's going to be confetti.
Yeah?
There's going to be, remember that hooker we talked about earlier?
She's
The
gonna
kni-
be back?
The knife wielding one. We have budgets. I mean, I can't just get you whatever you want. She's making an appearance.
It's like it's
tonight.
gonna be like the end of like a SNL show where like everything we mentioned throughout
they have the
podcast.
piano roll.
Yeah.
They'd be like, ladies, thank you so much to the knife-wielding hooker. What else did we bring up? Thank you to the raccoons
Yeah,
that
the raccoons,
stole
the
all of our
firewood.
shit, the firewood, the girls that would never look at us the same after seeing us carry firewood. This has been an amazing episode. This has been tremendous. 4
Someone's
views.
playing us out on piano.
16 views.
Lorne Michaels comes out.
This is what I said. Everybody should tune into episode 5, which is this episode. Oh my god. Oh boy. Yeah,
Like
Lucas
these
is gonna
little cricket bombs.
Yeah, you know,
and
like the
just fling 'em at us.
firecrackers that go like. Lucas just throws them on the table. Happy 1 hour mark.
Goes off like a machine gun on the table.
You ever see that? I think you might have shown me it, but I saw it a little while back too. The thing where it was like if you yell into a pot and you close it and you open it back up. Yeah. Can you imagine seeing someone do that? Those are the small.
Seeing that would send me to the hospital.
Yeah, you're going in a fucking ambulance ride to the
You're
hospital.
giving me a heart attack.
Yeah, 100%. Heart attack from laughing. And they close it real quick too. Like they could capture it in just enough time.
Like there was no scientific.
Yeah.
There's science to the fact that your voice can get trapped, but there's no scientific number to how fast you have to put the lid on afterwards.
You're like, okay, that one didn't work. So if we just leave it open a crack,
and then quickly seal it.
oh, can you imagine seeing some guy do that? Those are the small things that I love to see where it's like common sense is so uncommon where it's like, you bet you didn't know. You put your iPhone in the microwave for 30 seconds, it's going to be recharged. And some guy's like, are you fucking serious? Well, I only need like 25% more charging, so I'm just going to put it in for 8 seconds. And it blows up your phone. What was the one we said? Another great way to drink water is to pull it up to your mouth and just go.
yeah, you make sure. You try to get your whole mouth around the glass if you can, right? And you tip the cup and you go.
Oh shit, we're gonna get in so much trouble eventually.
Just taking sips of water takes way too much time out of your busy day.
Yeah, honestly, those small sips, that time adds up over your life. You're looking at 1-2 years if you just go
1, 2 years. Stop sipping water.
Drink water.
Breathe water.
Ew, Jesus. What other offensive shit can we burn through?
I don't know. You know, it's funny. The weather's getting warmer, so the birds are coming back.
Uh-oh.
Imagine a fucking V of geese flying back, but you see one really lagging behind. That bird,
boy.
that big fat goose at the back.
That's the bread goose.
That's the one that spends too much time in the garbage
Yeah.
can.
He's got bad cardio. Just imagining a bird with bad cardio, like, guys, please, no. Or it's like the middle of winter and you see a goose that's lost its buddies, like, no, please.
It's just so fat.
Oh, man. Good Canada jokes. We should bring up Canadian politics on the net. I think you can actually
I don't
get
think
in
we're
trouble.
allowed to do that. We're not allowed to talk about politics.
According to who?
I don't know. The government.
China.
China.
China says no. Why? I'm not worried. What are they going to do?
I'm not worried about the trumpet.
Yeah, you think President Trudeau is going to show up to my house and beat the shit out of
He's
me?
gonna box
He's
you.
a boxer.
He's gonna box you out.
Can you
bro.
imagine that? After seeing this guy shows up to my house. He's a big man too. Like I'm pretty sure he's like tall. He's like 6'2", like 200,
Is he?
210 pounds. Just shows up and beats the shit out of me. He's like the RCMP is behind him. And he's like, no, I got this. And I'm like, all right, big fella, you want? And he just
Takes off his suit. He's wearing a tank, like a Canada tank top.
and he's
underneath.
ripped. And he's ripped. And he throws the Canada mouth guard in and just beats the fuck out of me. Videotapes it. He goes, this is what a conservative looks like. I voted for him. Yeah, and Bruce Buffer showed up. This is the main event. Oh boy, did we hit it yet? No, not even close.
What?
Talk about what? I've run out of amazing ideas. I actually didn't even have good ideas to begin with.
That's just crowd work, just vamping.
That's just light
Just
crowd work.
light crowd work.
Point at you, ma'am. Who are you with tonight? Oh, you look a little drunk. What? No. I don't want a countdown. I just want you to do what you normally do and then show up to the camera and randomly cut the shit off while we're in mid-conversation about to come up with something potentially interesting.
Now I'm going to let the sentence ramble on so you can do that exact thing that I was just talking about so we could kill time to the end of the episode so you can come in and cut the video.
You
off
ready?
at the thing and do
Okay,
that
here we
thing,
go.
you know?
Could you please just come over here and turn off the camera so I don't have to talk for this much longer? They tell you you're supposed to breathe with your diaphragm. So that's your
What does that
belly.
even mean?
It's your belly. Oh, there's the Villabos making a... I'm not sweating through my shirt this time. Last time we had some unflattering. And you know what? We promised ourselves chairs, and we don't have new chairs. In fact, we had to downgrade chairs. I actually
might have to sell our Raptors tickets to get those chairs.
And thank you to our fans for those.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why they didn't just get us chairs that's much cheaper and easier, but instead they got us Raptors tickets.
27,000. Oh, boy.
What is that? Is that a butthole?
Can you imagine just having that shown to you, like, if you were hooked up to, I don't know, like a brain machine, and you were just
A
having
brain machine?
Yeah, you know, the
And they
ones that
can
can,
just-
it can track your, like, synapses and shit, like you're firing, right?
Right.
And you're just having a normal conversation, and then someone
Shows you a picture of a butthole.
a dick or something. You think the brain just flares? Like, what? Like,
It actually shows that you got horny.
I like how I have to maneuver the cup around the boom arm. It's very classy shit. Is that my?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's prison Mike.
Yeah. I actually did you see the interview with Rainn Wilson and Billie Eilish?
I watched a little bit of it.
Bro, there was some questions. I thought I was like a real Office fan, and I am. But there were some questions there that he asked her, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, I'd have to think about that.
Like what?
He there was just a couple of quotes he would name or he would say, and he'd be like, "Who said that?"
You said that right.
You're like, dude, a couple of them were brutal, and then she even knew like the corresponding line after. Like, yeah, dude, like, do you just watch that on a plane or something?
That's the kind of show though that'll just breed super fans.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I actually have a Dunder Mifflin mug. I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it up there in its rightful spot. It's got pencil crayons in it now.
I'm so jealous of the reception at my dentist's office. The lady there.
With the
Yeah, she got her desktop monitor sitting on a stack of Dunder Mifflin paper, which is so dope.
I got his card. See what it says.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Bro, you already saw my card. Who cares?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. This one says Montreal, sorry. And then it says in quotation marks, Gay Village and what I did. What?
Nope. That's
Oh, that's not what it says?
that's not what that says.
What does it say? It says Gay Village
says-
and then something with a guy named Bill.
Yeah, we watched Bill Burr in Gay Village.
Is that what you did? I don't remember that. A hell of a night for you, bro. I
And we all
stayed
partied
in.
at G.I. Joe after.
Oh, man. The
Which
place
is-
named G.I. Joe, and
which
Ryan
is-
goes, I wonder if they sell action figures there. And then he had two dicks slammed. Two male strippers just jumped on top of a table
Yep.
and played with like drumsticks with their penises.
Yep. Probably should have. First red flag probably
Yeah,
was like
and
the
Ryan's
door
like-
handles on the door were
Yeah,
dicks.
we're two big dills, right? And what's up?
Quebec bongos.
Yeah, that's the Quebec, the
yeah,
Quebec
the
bongos,
Quebec
yeah.
bongos.
Right? And Ryan's like, please, no. But I kept throwing money. So, of course, they're going to continue to do it, right? They want the money. They don't
And
care.
then more started to come.
And these guys are playing a 12-piece drum set on
And
Ryan.
I'm throwing, I don't know, $10,000-$20,000. I'm just keeping the show going.
I'm like, bro, this is better than if they actually sell G.I. Joes here. You're in the middle of a place called Gay Village. There's a thing called G.I. Joe. Windows all blacked out. And you go, I wonder if they sell action figures
It's
in
a
there.
G.I. Joe
And
surplus
if they
store.
do, my plan was to bring back a G.I. Joe from Montreal and show people in Toronto, like, look what I got, guys. They sell G.I. Joes in Gay Village in Montreal. Nope. Ryan had a multi-pack of penises hit him in the head.
Oh, No,
Yeah.
that never happened.
And if any of Ryan's family members watch this, I'm so sorry for paying for that.
that I'll allow that to happen.
I paid fucking thousands of dollars to see that.
I'm still paying for it.
Yeah,
But
rumor
the
has
footage,
it-
all worth it.
Yeah, rumor has it. Oh, the footage. And stay tuned on the podcast channel for that footage. It's just run, and people are like, dude, that's kind of like fucked up a little bit. No, it's funny. It's funny. Like,
Like, laugh.
why aren't you laughing? It's weird. You're like, 400,000 people saw this, 390,000 dislikes. I always like the sound of ice clinking, but I do not like the sound of my teeth clinking the glass because that is what happened earlier.
Good for your teeth. It's like, you know how fighters kick metal poles to
Right.
sharpen their bones?
Yeah, I just chew
Same thing with your
glass.
teeth. Yeah, that works too.
Dude, the idea of chewing and swallowing glass is fucked.
Yeah, it sure is.
But like people do it. Like I just think to myself, like what that would not only do, it
people
would do,
do
it
it.
would literally wreck your whole insides.
yeah, there's nothing in your body that can digest that. I thought
Nothing
gonna
in your
I
body.
thought you were gonna walk off there.
I'm like, you know what? After that glass comment, I just couldn't do it
was just
anymore.
too much. Remind me of my past life.
Oh, when I was in the circus, they're like, here's the glass eater. Just some normal dude who sits behind a glass wall and he's just like, well, you want me to eat this? Okay. Like it's just a cup. He starts taking bites out of it. I would not want to see that. I don't even like the idea of going to the circus. Like it makes me very anxious and nervous when I see them doing all that fucking
Bro,
chaotic
I was watching
stuff.
that Shaolin, like a live Shaolin monk show one time, and the guy was spinning on his belly on a spear. Like he like focused all of his freaking chi into his stomach or something, and they propped him up on his spear and spun him
How
on
long
top
do you
of
think
his
he can
spearhead.
plank for?
I don't know,
Ever?
till he's dead.
You ever see the dude that can just have like a drill bit go to his head and it doesn't even pierce his skin? It's like a monk. And he's like, nah, man, like my willpower is too strong. I mean, they don't speak, so you don't know, but I imagine that's what he's thinking.
I don't want it to go through my brain.
He's just like, if I think really hard, I fucking...
Little do you know, there's a steady stream of piss coming out of his feet.
He's just sitting there like... And that's the truth.
That's the secret.
That goes
That's
for
the Shaolin
that,
secret.
yeah, that goes for anything. Like if you're surfing and you see a shark and you're just like... It will not
It
take my
can't-
arm.
Yeah, it can't bite into you.
It cannot take my arm. What do you want to go get? Do you want to go see your girlfriend?
Yeah, I think we could cut it there.
Don't say that.
Oh,
There's supposed to be a certain
Whoa.
level of ambiguity.
oh.
Where's the fucking ambiguity anymore?